Welcome back to Breathe and Bleed Football. We've been away for 2-3 weeks. Obviously, my team lost the Champions League final and the Premier League, so I've been away. But I'm back now, so you can't say anything. I've got my two mates here, as always, Mr. Karoon. How you doing? Wearing with the Burnley shirt?
Yeah, good, brother. Burnley not in the Premier League anymore, though.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Because we hate the way they play football. So, Bob, shout out to you. It's your place.
What's up, guys? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, before we begin, that's the first thing. Normally we say it at the end of the video. We'll say it now. Press that like button, yeah? Stop what you're doing. You're watching us, right? You, turn to you. Press that like button now. Today, we're not going to talk about UCL because, Madrid, congratulations. But we have to talk about the Premier League team of the season. Let's see if we agree with the same players. If not, we have a surprise for you, but we do have to decide on our 11. It'll be a combined 11. I'll give my 11, same as them, but we'll come up with the combined BBF team of the season. So let's get to it. Starting with the goalkeeper. I'll go to Karun first. I'll be the last every round. So, Karun, who is your goalkeeper of the season?
Bit of a controversial one. Not Allison, not Ederson, not fucking De Gea or Mendy. It's someone who's faced the most shot and made the most saves. It's Jose Sa from Wolverhampton.
Great shout. Love.
For me, it's Ederson.
Ethan.
I predict.
Yeah, and I was denying it so much.
We don't really.
For me,
you guys can give your reason why you're picking the player. So why it isn't.
Between Ederson and Ederson, I would rather go for Ederson because not only did he win the league, but yeah, for me, he won the league and I would choose it.
So for you, Jose Sa, any reason behind that?
Faced the most shots, made the most saves out of those shots, kept a bunch of clean sheets. Fantastic player. Wolves have a pretty bad I wouldn't say a pretty bad defense, but according to Alisson and Ederson, a much higher defense for Man City and Liverpool. Jose Sa, not as good as a defense, conceded as less goals as those two teams, maybe a bit more, but a bit means like maybe 3-4 more. And fantastic player, faced the most shots, saved the most shots.
Yeah, I hear that because if I'm not wrong, I think Wolves conceded, the least after the likes of City and Liverpool, probably the third, but they hardly score as well. But at least they don't concede much. So I'm going with obviously Ali, AB, Addison Becker. Yeah, I am biased, and
He is.
yeah, I'm edging Ali over Edison because we play with a high line. City, not really. They play possession football. They have the ball all the time. For us, we give opponents, every time you'll watch Liverpool, opponents getting counterattacks. And yeah, half the time they're offside, but Alisson saved us so many times. 20 clean sheets, same as Edison, shared the Golden Gloves. So obviously, I hope he's the number one for Brazil in the World Cup. Let's move on. Are we playing a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1?
We need a tiebreaker for goalie.
Wait, everyone's different.
Yeah, we need a tiebreaker.
Ali, Edison, Jose Sa. Now's the time we bring our special guest,
Recurring guest.
Mr. Karan from Nani. Please come here, bro. And
What do you mean you're again?
guys, one thing, So now Karan basically can pick another keeper. So he can't say David De Gea.
No, you can.
He has to pick between Alisson, Jose Sa, and Ederson.
Amazing.
And as much as you hate my team, you can't be biased though.
I know.
From what you've watched, from what you know, who deserves the keeper of the season?
Listen, I gotta give a shout out to my man De Gea. I mean,
100%.
Yeah,
Save
for
that
real.
team.
Yeah.
Save that team.
yeah.
Shout out to Edison. No, shout out to Ramsdale as well from Arsenal. New signing,
Yeah.
really get 3 times. But
Yeah.
you know that's the reason why they got Europa League football. Otherwise,
Exactly.
you know, they'll be bottom half of the table.
Listen, as much as I love De Gea, and as much as biased as I am, right, I wouldn't give it to De Gea because, well, he's a great goalkeeper. He made amazing saves and, yeah, top player for sure, right? But yeah, he still made some mistakes, and overall, the team's performance speaks for itself. So I would give it to De Gea. But yeah, between the 3 players, it's really interesting because I've always had a hatred for Alisson, and not because he's a Liverpool player, because I feel like Liverpool is so amazing. It's so great that he barely has anything to do, and when he has to save, he saves. You know, I feel like any keeper can do that, but to be honest, this season he's been different. He's an animal this season. I've seen him. I've heard what he's talking about. Just like you said, playing a highlight, coming out and being aware of the ball, just amazing. But
Yeah, that's true. He's a
yeah. But and Ederson, I've always loved Ederson. I always feel like he's one of the most underrated player in the Premier League. Yeah, but I gotta give it to Alisson for now. But another person, Jose Sam, come on, he's amazing. Yeah, every time I watch Wolves, he's the star in the team. It's insane to hear that, isn't it? A goalkeeper is a star in the team.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, and as much as I love Alisson, as much as I think he's great, I always root for the underdog, and I feel like Jose Sa, without a doubt in my mind, deserves it more. So, what do you guys think?
For me, I obviously think Jose Sa. For me.
Exactly.
So are you saying Jose Sa?
You know what? Let's root for the underdog. Let's go with Jose Sa.
Even though I said Ederson, but yeah, looking at the stats,
Exactly. So that was my time, though.
thank you guys.
I'll come back with this
So,
another time.
Another time.
Of
Thank you,
course.
Karan.
Anytime, brother.
We might need you again.
I see you.
So, you know, stand by.
Yeah, for sure.
So there you go. Goalkeeper Jose Sa. I'm not gonna lie. Every single team of the season, it can be PFA, Premier League, any channel. It's always been Ederson or Ali, but we're different, you know, we're unique. So we have a different keeper for you guys. It's Jose Sa, and he's been actually really great this season. After replacing
The athletic
Mauricio, who followed Jose Mourinho and won the Conference League. So Wolves, great team. Jose Sa in goal. Sorry, playing 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1.
Mine's got 4 defenders.
We all agree the back
Top
line,
top
right?
of my head,
4-3-3,
yes.
yeah.
Back 4.
Let's put 4-3-3, yeah?
That's mine, yeah.
That's mine as well.
Okay, same.
Oh, we're on the same page.
For once.
So I'm going to start right back because I think it's an easy one.
Easy.
But
Shout outs.
if you guys don't say this guy,
Wait, what are we starting with?
I might walk off the stream and let Karan take over. I think there's no competition, in my humble opinion, because it has to be Trent. I'll tell you why.
I agree.
I'll start. You know, I said I'll be the last, but I'll start with this because my player. So Trent, because this season he can put the whole debate about can I defend or not to bed, yeah? Because this guy can defend. It's a myth that he can't defend. If you watch Liverpool week in, week out, you know he can defend. If you say he can't defend, you don't watch football. Simple as, yeah? Champions League final. You think it was his fault? No, it wasn't. It was never Trent in the Champions League final. You know what it was? Robertson. Why did he press Luka Modric halfway up with Thiago as well? So Van Dijk has to move to left back. Konate moved to LCB, left center back. Trent marked Benzema. So Bini was free. and he scored because what? It was fine margins again. He was almost off. So I don't blame Trent for that goal. I think he's improved his game overall. He has the second highest assist in the Premier League behind our player Salah, one behind,
Was it 12?
and Salah's 13.
Yeah.
So Trent, Reece James, I would actually say Reece James if he didn't get injured. But he got injured for a long time. He missed out. Who else can you say? If not Reece James, Trent.
And this that guy.
I would have said Cancelo, but
It's
he's
been
more
no,
of a
no, no,
left
no,
back
no,
this
no,
season.
don't spoil him. Yeah, Cancelo will come later on.
He'll come.
Cancelo will go. But right back, Trent definitely, because like as you said, Bissaka, but latest been Dalot. Chelsea, Reece James injured. Aspili's too old. Kyle Walker, no, because he's been injured as well. City keep switching up. Left back, Cancelo, I'll come to him. No one else, because Ricardo Pereira of Leicester been injured as well. Lamptey sometimes not even playing. There's literally no one. So Trent easily.
Easy. Nothing to say. 12 assists. Right back. It was the easiest decision I had to make in this whole thing. I mean, apart from him and the other guy who played in front of him, it's the easiest decision.
Man that's younger than us.
By the way, I think he should have won the Young Fella season, but congrats, Foden. Fucking Foden. Okay, let's not waste time. Left back. Cancelo is my left back because I think he's been more consistent than Robertson. I think Robertson this season, Klopp has made a mistake for not playing Simicast on the games. Robertson literally has played so many games that his last game was for Scotland against Ukraine, not going to the World Cup, it's fine. But we're running him to the ground again. We're doing that with Henderson, with everyone. So we have a left back to play Simicast, that's free. But Klopp, he has his favorites. So Robertson has been amazing, but Cancelo, man. What he's been doing at City, they won the league, scored for Portugal recently, last night. Cancelo, right-footed, playing as a left back. I think he's been City's best player, not even KDB. So 100%. Cancelo for me.
Bubble. Absolute fantastic player. If I had a player like Robert in my team, it would improve the whole team in the sense that someone who can keep on going up through the wings and defend at the same time. Our team doesn't have that, completely lacks it. So from my side, 100% Robbo.
For me, it's Cancelo. The amount of influential that he's had in the game, for me, is no doubt Cancelo.
As you can see, I wasn't biased. So we didn't need like our special guest here to decide that. We got our in goal. Who's in goal? Jose Sa, right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold, left back, João Cancelo. Center back, let me start from RCB.
Harry Maguire.
Oh, fuck that.
I'm gonna cut that.
RCB. Don't kill me for saying this. I can understand if you guys disagree, but you have to watch my team play week in, week out. I think this guy's been better than Virgil van Dijk. I would definitely put Joe Matip as the right center back. I know Konate was unbeaten the whole season until the Champions League final, but let's say he played majority of the games in the cups though, but in the Premier League, it's always in Matip. In the Premier League, it's always in Matip. So Matip played more games than Konate in the league, yeah. We're speaking of, this is the Premier League team of the season, yeah. So he's been better than Van Dijk in most of the games. And I know the PFA Team of the Year gave it to Virgil, but for us, Liverpool fans, Matip has been better than Van Dijk in most of the games. Because if you know, BBD was out for ACL, right? He came back this season. I don't think he got back to his best up until we had to wait till November, December but Matip has been consistent week in, week out, bringing the ball back, from the back, creating the attack in the build-up play. The amount of times this guy got the ball up, gave it to Trent, who crossed it in, and we scored. I don't remember because it's been too many times that Matip did that. Once he gave it to Salah gave it back, he scored against Leeds United. So Matip for me has been immense, literally. I know Konate has been a beast, but he played more than Konate in the Premier League. And for me, he outperformed BVD as well. It's definitely Joel Matip. And I know I need to give a shout out to Thiago Silva, Rudiger in the same team. Obviously, Ruben Diaz, Laporte, Stones, but for City, I won't give any of them, none of the center backs, because none of them even played as much as Matip, because sometimes this guy's injured, that guy's injured, so they keep switching up. It has to be Joel Matip.
RCB, right?
Yeah, RCB.
My right center back is Ruben Diaz, bro. Fantastic player,
Beast.
honestly. Even though they didn't play as much, but
But they won the league actually.
it's not only that, but he's a really good player.
He's really scores beast.
Yeah.
For me, it's Matip as well. With the time and the matches and the results that have come while Matip is at the back, with the amount of matches that Van Dijk has been with him, I feel like Matip has been more reliable this season compared to BVD. So for me, it's Matip.
Yeah, I agree with that. But again, we don't need a special guest. So far, we have Jose Sa in goal, Trent right back, Cancelo left back, RCB right center back. We have Joel Matip. The left one, I think it should be an easy one. We can find one to the mid. Everyone agree with Virgil van Dijk? Or you have someone else in mind?
I do.
No. Virgil?
LCB, does it matter now? Now that I
Oh,
know
it's
what
2v1.
you both have.
So what is
But
yours?
what do you say, man?
Really good, really good. Mine's really good.
Like, give me the mic.
Why do you think it's Rudiger, bro? I give a shout out to
solid
him.
man at the back that you can rely on as much as him, in the sense that his positioning is so good from the matches that I've seen. Not that I've watched all the Chelsea games, but you saw that meme where you see his both feet like that. That's a meme. But throughout the season, I feel like if you're gonna put a man at the back in the as a CB, I would take Rudiger any day with Matip.
Okay.
But Van Dijk it is.
Yeah, shout out to Rudiger. I mentioned that with Thiago Silva. Well, any Wolves center backs, Connor Cody, Hillman has been a beast. Brighton players, I think, maybe Webster and Toista.
No. They don't hold a stone to Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Not a stone, not even a rock, not a
But
fucking.
Rudiger, you're right.
Wait, how about Eric Dyer?
What I don't,
not even
no. If you're talking about Spurs,
I gotta say words, man.
thanks for reminding me. If you're talking about Spurs, Christian Romero, absolute beast. Romero's been a beast, but comparing it to Van Dijk, VVD,
Yeah, Words is the best center back in the world. So if he's not in our team of the season, it's kind of retarded.
yeah.
The comeback from
Then-
his injury is
Then you might as well not do this because
That's it. We might as well not.
the Zlatan of CB, the comeback from the injury. That
yeah, and it's not like because he's Verge. It's actually
He's
because
the best.
when if you watch him, he returned from his injury and he's the same. Up until November, maybe you can doubt him, but November onwards, he's been himself. So how can you argue with that? Even though I'm saying Matip has been better, because I watched the week in, week out, Konate has been a beast, but without Verge, we won't lose just 4 games out of 63. We won't be anywhere close to winning a double. So VVD at the back, we need him. He's like the Sergio Ramos of Premier League. So moving on to midfield. 3 at the back. let's just say we're playing 4-3-3, but there's one CDM number 6. So the anchor, for me, it has to be one guy. But I want to start myself for this round. Let's just go with Navab for a change. Who is your CDM?
Rice. Rice for me.
What a shot.
The consistency with the Europa League, with the league that the season he's had so far. The fact that we could have gone for him for 100 million when David Moyes actually kind of like said the price tag for him. This was before last season, and now with the season he's had, getting him for at least 150 could even be less for me is Rice.
I mean, I hear that because Rice has been amazing this season. Without him, West Ham wouldn't get Conference League. So yeah, let's hear from Karun, your CDM.
Man who got it. Man who got that goal. Rodri. Yes. Yeah. In the Prem. Tucks in his shirt, in his pants. Goes to fucking play football like he's going to school. That guy. That guy. That guy.
Without him, City wouldn't win the league.
No way.
As Navab just said, without him, City would win the league. He scored against Villa. I think it was the equalizing goal, not wrong. Easily, Rodri. Easily, Rodri. I don't get how he's not in the PFA Team of the Year. It shouldn't be Thiago. Should be Fabinho even. Because he's been injured sometimes. So Rodri, without him, City's nothing. Literally nothing without Rodri. They talk about KDB carrying them. It's Rodri. That is a key player of Pep Guardiola. That number 6 role. In the pivot alone. For me, it is Rodri as well. So Rice came close. But if I were to rank them, it's Rodri, Fab, then Rice. Because Fabinho, man, you guys need to watch him. Literally. That guy has been immense as well. Without him, I think with Fab, we didn't even lose a game this season. So that says everything. Without him and Thiago. And yeah, Ibu as well. That's what we call him, Ibu. Up next, in the number 8, 2 positions, LCM, RCM. You know what? Let's save time. Save both of your players. Last time I started Navab. Let's start cool this time. Your number 8.
I'll go with the less controversial one. The right side is KDB. Fantastic player.
No.
Really good player. Well, I don't even need to explain why KDB is in the team. So I'll explain why my left midfield is in the team with Joao Cancelo. Because Joao Cancelo has been playing as a left mid for Man City since January, week in, week out. Sometimes he still plays left back, but he can do the role as a left midfielder. Pep came out himself and said that this guy can play both positions. Joao Cancelo, my left mid. Right mid, KDB.
Yeah, but I think left back we went with Cancelo already. So
Exactly.
unfortunately he can't be.
in the team.
So we might need our special guest.
It's your time. No, maybe
I'll give it to Navab first.
Maybe you agree.
Because let's just get it done now, yeah? KDB, my RCM, 100% KDB. Obviously, he won Premier League Player of the Season. Last game was Ruben Diaz. Salah is a PFA for the season. So it is KDB. Navab, RCM, is it KDB?
Yeah.
So that's done. Now your LCM. Who is it? Because I think we both said our left back was Cancelo, right? And he said Robertson alone. So who is your left center mid?
Phil Foden.
Ooh, that's a good shout.
Yeah, Phil Foden.
That's a good shout. I'm not gonna lie.
The fact that he's been playing more up front, but for me as a number 8, I feel he would fit the role more. Speed that he's got and the technique, the ball, I feel like he would fit that position for my starting level.
I think tiebreaker time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Phil Foden, not because I hate City, but I think Foden can play in the 8 or in the front 3. Doesn't matter where you put him. I don't even agree Foden to win Young Player of the Season. I think it has to be Trent. People
That
think,
I agree.
people think Trent is not young anymore,
I
but
said Mason Mount.
No, that I agree.
Trent is 23. So young player is under 23. 23 under. So Trent was in the nomination. It's not like he's not counted. He was part of the nominations. He was one of the nominees, but he didn't get selected because it was Phil Foden to win it. It's fine, Trent. But when it comes to left mid, yeah, Rodri is my CDM. If my right side is KDB, I want to give a shout out to Bernardo Silva. 100% Bernardo Silva. If I'm being biased, I'll say Thiago right now. But I don't think that's fair.
Agility is
I don't think Thiago is fair because Thiago's been better than last season, much better. Like I said, with him and Fabinho, we're unbeaten. Apart from the Champions League final. But Thiago's been injured again. I want to say Bernardo. I will say Bernardo because there's no one else that's better. But a shout out to Mason Mount, amazing. Kovacic, amazing. Conor Gallagher, amazing. Bruno Fernandes, I don't think he was up to his level.
not the Bruno of the season.
He wasn't the same level.
He created the second most
Chances.
Most Champions League,
from KDB.
Yep.
most Champions League assists.
Second most.
Yeah.
Because no, second most chances in the Premier League.
because
Unless KDB.
yeah.
Which is
I mean UCL.
In that-
even though we got knocked out.
In that list, we have Bruno, KDB, and Trent is in that list about chances created. But I have to say Bernardo Silva. I can't lie, man. I can't be biased. I want to say Thiago badly. Henderson. I can't defend one of my boys. It has to be Bernardo Silva. So I said Bernardo. He's a Cancelo, which is really our left back, so that's not possible. And the vibe is saying, what do you say? Phil Foden. So our special guest, who's gonna come on again, will decide between Phil Foden or Bernardo Silva from the same team, Man City.
Yes, wow, a lot of nominations. Insane team so far. Wow. Okay, first of all, I just want to talk about Cancelo at left mid. All right, he's a crazy guy. Just
Anything.
yeah,
He
just
can do it as a defender. He's been doing it as a midfielder over and over again.
yeah,
finishing
Over and over again, we've been seeing him play as a midfielder, pushing up during the game, and then going back to left back
exactly.
during that same game, then coming to midfield during that same game. Fantastic.
It's
Switch with them.
Oh, bro, he is beyond this for us.
I think as a football fan, one of the biggest compliment I can give to a footballer is that you know Cancelo really just makes me enjoy football. Just makes me realize how much I love football. Just the way it's almost like a symphony. That's how amazing I think Cancelo is, right? So yeah, but Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva, amazing midfielders. But want to give one shout, even though he didn't play as much or he was not up to his standards this season. I just wanted to give to him because I love him. Gundogan.
Oh,
Yeah,
Also, yeah.
yeah, just it's just series.
won them the league.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Gundogan. I've always liked Gundogan. Once again, just like Ederson, I feel like they're so underrated, both of them. But okay, so my choice is to choose between Foden and
Yep.
Bernardo, right?
Yep.
Listen, I love Foden as well. I think he's an amazing youngster. He's gonna have a great career.
But
Yeah, and then Bernardo Silva, just once again, just the City midfielders, all of them are just crazy, you know. I don't know. I've got to be honest.
outgoing agility beats it alone.
I've got for midfielder, I've got to lean against Bernardo Silva for sure, without a doubt. Just almost like Cancelo, just the way he plays a symphony, just you know, it just glides. Yeah. Once again, he really shows how important a midfielder can be. You know, once these midfielders just it's the heart of City for me. Do you agree? Exactly. So my conclusion, We're in this well for the win. All right. Thanks again, guys. KP out.
Thank you, Mr. Karan, once again. Moving on to the front three. So let me just remind you guys the team so far. We have Allison. No, we have Jose Sa in goal. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Left back, João Cancelo. Center backs, we have Virgil van Dijk with Joe Matip. So we have three little defenders, Virgil van Dijk, Matip, and Trent. Obviously, Rudiger is close. And in midfield, we have Rodri. We have Bernardo Silva, that Karan just picked, or Foden. And obviously KDB, because he's KDB. Front three now. Let's just start with me and also with the right wing, because it's simple. Golden Boot, Playmaker Award, meaning most assists, Mo Salah. It has to be Mo Salah on the right. I think no one even comes close because it's hardly, like, left position, you can argue a lot. Sonny and Mane and, there's Luis Diaz a lot. But right side, Kulusevski, he came in Jan. Nah. Mo Salah won the Playmaker Award, Golden Boot, and obviously recently just won the PFA Player of the Year, voted by the players. Didn't win the AFCON, but he was close in the finals. World Cup, close again. Thanks to Sadio Mane for winning it twice for him, for the AFCON and the World Cup. But for me, I mean, come on now. We don't talk about Salah, do we? Mo?
Salah.
Mo, right wing. Moving on to the left wing. I think this might be a bit tricky, but should be easy. Should be easy because it has to be Sonny. It has to be Sonny because let's not talk about Luis Diaz, who came in Jan, Feb. Doesn't matter. Sonny has carried Spurs to Champions League football. Sonny didn't even score a single penalty. Mo Salah scored 23. Sonny scored 23. Salah had 5 pens. Sonny had 0 pens. I don't know how he didn't make the PFA Team of the Year. That's a disgrace. It's on the left. Screwed. Left wing.
Everything you said, copy paste. Son, the Korean God. What else can I say?
Control C, Control V. Okay, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Pro Stevie.
As expressions would say, Ronaldo. Sonny. Now, the number 9, the striker. For me, you know what? I'll go last on this one because I couldn't sleep last night thinking about 3 players. 3 players. So I'm torn between 3 players. I'll go last with this. Let's start about this time. Who is the striker in the team of the season? Please don't be biased, bro. But from what you watch, what do you think? Who is the striker? It is him, isn't he?
You already know the answer. As much as I try to be biased or not to be biased, for me up front, I would put him other than any other player in the Premier League. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think let's just go to Karim because it's probably the same.
100%. And it's not even, for me, it's not even about bias. It's, okay, it is a bit about fucking bias, but the thing is, how shit we fucking are and how much shit I talked about him. I did talk some shit about him in the beginning of the season, saying that, yo, we might do better without him. But 100% Cristiano Ronaldo, he proved me wrong. Scored a bunch of goals, bunch of goals that we couldn't even score. We had the fucking open goal without a fucking goalkeeper, fucking Maguire ass motherfucking team. But Cristiano Ronaldo, best player in the world, Messi. Fuck you. Maybe. But again, Cristiano.
I've got something to add on.
You know what?
That's something to add on.
No, fuck that. Because you know what? I'll surprise you guys. For me, CR7.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you why, Ronaldo. I'll tell you why. I was gonna surprise these guys today. That's Ronaldo.
I am surprised.
You know why CR7 for me? I'll tell you what. Everyone's saying PFA Team of the Year. Why Ronaldo there? Why is he even nominated for Player of the Year? I'll tell you what. Right? Sadio Mane played striker. That's true. When did you play that? After Jan, right? No, not in Jan. He went AFCON. Won the AFCON. He played striker after Feb in March. Yeah. Give me other names. Harry Kane. Where was he first half of the season? Nowhere. Crying to move to City. Right?
Long hair.
Crying to go to City. Right? Malong hayo.
But
Harry Kane still got 17 goals somehow. Jota. I'm talking about my man, Diogo Jota, the shotter. Yeah? Diogo Jota. Scored 15 goals. 15 goals. Not even starting, week out. 15 goals. Sadio Mane, 16 goals. Harry Kane, 17 goals. Cristiano fucking Ronaldo. How many goals, guys? Louder, bro.
18.
Fucking 18. With that United team. With that fucking shit United team.
hey,
Thank God. No, you agree, bro. You said it before. Yeah.
I'm too tired.
With that team. People argue Harry Kane got them the Champions League. Ronaldo, bro. Without him, without De Gea, where would they be? Let's know in the comments.
That's the truth.
Without him. This is no shake, bro.
If it wasn't for Ronaldo, if it was any other player performing at that level,
Hmm.
I would be more sad. The fact that Ronaldo
for
came
me,
back to United and
It's been CR7 all day. I thought it was a surprise, but guess not.
that is the truth.
18 goals, beats Harry Kane. Where was he first half of the season? Nowhere to be found. Where was, Mane was left wing. The Diaz came later. Sadio was a striker. Now he's off to Bayern. So fuck you, Mane. And who else? Jay Vardy, Sibha Batu, same as Jota. No other strikers. And another thing, guys. He's 37, by the way. Fucking 37, by the way. Yeah? 37. Making team of the season. 1-2 player of the month. I think if you combine that with the previous times he's won, back in the days, 6 times. No one has won more than that. Maybe, what, did anyone maybe won 6?
As a United player, he's won.
As a United player, yeah, there you go. So it's easy.
combining both times.
CR7, striker. We got the left wing, right? Sonny. Right is Mo. But there you go. We have our BBF team of the season.
Yes.
Let me just repeat again. In goal, we have
Jose Sa.
right back, we have
Arnold.
left back, we have Cancelo, RCB.
Is it Ruben? No, it's yours. My deep, isn't it?
Yeah. Left or right. So who's the other one then?
Netherlands center back.
Words,
Virgil van Dijk.
words.
The center half. Let me not sing now.
We
Watch him
got
defend.
Rodri,
And we watch him score. He passed the ball. Rodri is the CDM. Who is the number 8? Who is our number 8? Who is it? Who is it? And who's the other number 8?
Silva, the banana one.
It is the Manchester City.
With one. Not that bald man.
And It's not Thiago Silva playing mid, by the way. Yeah.
Not that one either.
We have three City players in mid, and our front three, Mohamed Salah on the right, who is our left wing,
Korean King, Son Heung-min.
and we are gonna end it with how half the world will say, half the people on the planet, or maybe more, will say he is GOAT. GOAT. Who is he? Cristiano Ronaldo! Let's all do it in celebration. 1, 2, 3. Peace out.
You guys.